Everyone wants an SUV these days. And while the compacts are gaining ground, the traditional full-size SUV remains most aspirational. It has been a while since we got a new full-sizer. The Hyundai Santa Fe was the last one. But the space is ruled by the Toyota Fortuner and perhaps the Mitsubishi Pajero Sport to some extent. There is lots in the pipeline though, the next generation of both the Ford Endeavour and the Toyota Fortuner. And then there is this. The Chevrolet Trailblazer. The big, heavy and rugged SUV from the General Motors stable will be launched in India in October. The Trailblazer is available in 2 diesels and 1 petrol engine globally. But in India we'll get just the 2.8-litre diesel and surprise, surprise, just 1 trim variant.
In the front you get these traditional 2-part grille. You also get these sharp projector headlamps which are becoming more and more common in this kind of SUVs. Towards the side there is less of cladding, making the overall look less boxier. Also thanks to these curved and not right angled windows, which gives a very less boxy feel to the overall car.
The car looks simple and not very aggressive. Also, at some point it does remind you of the car that it's replacing, the Captiva. Though we have to say that the Captiva was prettier. At the rear, the car looks a bit like the Fortuner, so overall the Trailblazer seems to lack the wow factor on looks, like let's say the Hyundai Santa Fe. But it looks contemporary and it looks big. That is important in this segment, isn't it? The Trailblazer sits tall though, and so an advantage over the rivals is ground clearance, which is higher than that of the Fortuner. The car is powered by GM's 2.8-litre Duramax diesel engine. India will not get the lighter 2.5 diesel or the 3.6 petrol V6 as we said, and we'll also miss out on the all-wheel drive option. So the 2.8 diesel punches out a solid 200 bhp and it's mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox that sends power to the rear wheels. The car can at times feel a bit underpowered when compared to the Fortuner, but then the Fortuner gets a larger 3-litre engine, don't forget, so we're not complaining too much. Power delivery and initial gear shifts are smooth, but at higher speeds you'll feel the need for quicker gear shifts, and the engine's growl will start to get to you. The steering is responsive and you do find it's got a sporty side when driving down winding roads, where despite its bulk the car manages decent grip with minimal body roll. The Trailblazer has dual front airbags, ABS with EBD, hill start assist, traction control and hill descent control. The car's interiors are well laid out and the cabin is nice and wide. The black and beige treatment is a bit overused these days, but it still gives the car that premium feel that one would want when shopping at this price point. There's a Corvette-inspired 3-spoke sports steering wheel with buttons for audio and cruise control. The square instrument cluster with sunk-in dials also gives the car a slightly sporty look. AC vents are well placed, and between those vents there's the 7-inch MyLink touchscreen infotainment system with a smartphone app link. But sadly there's no navigation system, which is a miss in this space since SUVs are often used for long trips, aren't they? You do get a reverse camera with audible park assist. Plastics overall could have been better though, especially on the power window switches. The piano black central console has a round climate control dial, which is kind of attractive though. The second row is comfortable. Rear AC vents are placed on the roof of the car, and that doesn't compromise the ample headroom that the Trailblazer sports.
Now surprisingly, the third row seating on this car is very comfortable. You have just enough sufficient headroom and just enough sufficient legroom to sit comfortably even on long drives. And look how convenient it is to get in or even to get out.
With the width of the car being more than that of the Toyota Fortuner, there is a good amount of shoulder room too, and it's also good to see GM India working on small things like cup holders. You get one for every seat. The car is expected to be priced at 25 lakh rupees, and like we said, it'll go on sale by the end of October. We would like to see Chevrolet price the Trailblazer aggressively, especially since this is the comeback car for GM in many ways.